Welcome to the American Conference on ESPN. And tonight, a great college basketball rivalry renewed at the site of one of the greatest college basketball games ever played. Syracuse and UConn from Madison Square Garden. In the Garden to South Carolina.
Well, South Carolina may have the best and most physical defense in the country. Frank Martin's team is really good on the defensive end. Syracuse found that out firsthand.
Syracuse dropping out of the top 25 in a poll release today. UConn 3-4 off to a rough start, losing a pair of double-digit scores for the rest of the season to injury. And UConn wins the opening tip. We are underway.
Do I have to pay him some money for that?
I think you do. I think that's worth at least 10 grand. Purvis off the mark. Bryner right back up, hooks in two.
Well, that's exactly what UConn needs to do. They've got to get second chance opportunities. 19 points at 4 of 5 from 3. And as he gets more comfortable, I think he's just going to get better and better.
Adams gets himself a pretty good look and knocks it down.
That's what they need to do. Two guys you really have to watch out for here, Adams and Purvis.
Macy faces up and drains it.
See, Dave, when you get it in there, you have to look to score.
Good physically, and our strength and conditioning always had us prepared, but probably more drained mentally. We had to get ready the next day for a tough West Virginia team, and we went to OT the next.
Can't get that one to fall. No foul over the back. Macy got to it, right back to Adams in the lane. And now Purvis launches, and he drains a three.
Boy, the inside-out play, but how about the rebound by Kenton Facey? Tyler Lydon did just about everything right on the block out, except for jump. Didn't go after the ball. Facey was just stronger going for it. And the little penetration, that one little dribble move by Jalen Adams thus far in the game. But when he's thrown his body around, really going after the ball.
With a turn and sinks it.
Boy, that is a really good job by Juwan Derby. But here in the middle of the zone, you're going to see Durham come right into the middle here. And oftentimes what happens is, Syracuse has got to fan out the shooter, so they're not going to guard him. It's Tyler Lydon's job as the middleman. A big, strong guy, but he has really competed in the middle there.
Durham likes that shot and getting that result.
That means that Dajuan Coleman's got to come up and guard that.
Coming up 26 points against North Florida. And a victory for the Orange. Here's Purvis trying to answer, and he does.
Boy, that's too easy here than his numbers indicate.
Well, named to the watch list for several awards. The Wooden Award, the Naismith among them. Facey knocks down two.
On the perimeter, kind of windshield wipers back and forth. Doesn't put a lot of pressure on the defense. This does.
Purvis, yes, right through for two.
You got to attack those gaps off the dribble. I think he's going to be one of those players that is just going to get better and better. And he is so much better than he's played thus far.
Purvis with a three.
Boy, it's amazing. That drive by Rodney Purvis. Once you get the ball to go through the net, the world looks a lot different. And then Rodney Purvis, after he got that first layup, he knocks in a three. UConn back in it.
Back here for Purvis. He's been a hot hand. Purvis way downtown. Yes!
Rodney Purvis is the only guy on this UConn team that can make a shot. There.
White turns and fires.
Not a good shot.
Adams with the board. It looked like UConn was in serious trouble a couple of minutes ago. Rebound picked off down low. Facey! And this is a 4-point game in the Garden.
Boy, it's amazing how often when you take a bad shot, and Andrew White just took a contested shot from the corner that was a bad one, that it leads to something easy on the other end. Kenton Facey with the offensive rebound, got inside Dajuan Coleman, who did not lay a body on him, and as a result, an easy left-hander, and Rodney Purvis wide open. Tyler Lydon needs to be up there. He wasn't. Splash.
Now they have 7 to get off a shot. Adams line drives it, and he hits it, a two-pointer.
Given how bad things looked for the Huskies for so long.
It's amazing. The last time they led, it was 19-17, and now they're back in front again. Purvis on fire. And UConn is in front 45-44 on a 10-0 run.
Rivalry. It ain't old Big East anymore, but Really nice job to look back, and Rodney Purvis was ready to shoot, like he's feeling it now. Was ready to shoot when he caught it.
Nine.
Yeah, he was huge. Still is. He's 80 years old, living in another block by Brima.
For Hilton Armstrong, Hashim Thabit, he's blocking and changing just about everything. That was a block up top on Andrew White with that right hand.
Second half for the Huskies.
Well, you don't want to take too much time. You still have to be aggressive.
Adams, great look and a three-pointer and a huge shot.
I mean, he probably would have had a seat on the bench. Just that little penetration froze Tyus Battle.
Adams, remember that amazing shot he hit last year? Here's Purvis. He got it off. He left it short, rebound and blocked away. And there's a whistle on the play. There's a whistle on the play. 2.2 seconds to go. Tied at 50 and a foul on the play.
And how about the pressure on the shoulders of this young man as he steps to the line?
Now, if he makes the first, would he miss the second on purpose?
Yeah, you could, but I wouldn't.
Kevin Ollie has told him, you are not a freshman anymore. We can't afford for you to be a freshman. And how about those? Money.
When the ball's in the air, it's a loose ball. UConn's got to go get it.
Thrown up. Brima got a fingertip on it, and that'll do it. UConn wins a thriller. 52-50 over Syracuse in the Garden.